You all describe yourself as tax cutters, and yet in your records there are shortcomings on that issue. Governor Huckabee, are you comfortable with the fact that Governor Romney raised fees $250,000 as governor of Massachusetts? Do you trust him as a tax cutter?
You know, it's going to be really more, do the voters trust him? And do they trust me? I know this, I balanced the budget every year I was governor. I left a surplus of $850 million, coming up from a deficit of $200 million. I know I signed the first ever broad-based tax cuts. And I know that I've made tax cuts that really impacted families by eliminating the marriage penalty, doubling the child care tax credit, raising the income level at which people paid their income tax. But let me speak to the really heart of what I think a lot of Americans are concerned about with the economy. And frankly, in talking about the stimulus package, one of the concerns that I have is that we'll probably end up borrowing this $150 billion from the Chinese. And when we get those rebate checks, most people are going to go out and buy stuff that's been imported from China. I have to wonder whose economy is going to be stimulated the most by the package. And I'm grateful that something is being done. I think we all can at least acknowledge that it's good to see Congress working with the President to do something. But if we're going to spend $150 billion, I'd like to suggest that maybe we add 2 lanes of highway from Bangor all the way to Miami on I-95. A third of the United States population lives within 100 miles of that. This nation's infrastructure is falling apart. And if we built those lanes of highways with American labor, American steel, American concrete, I believe it would do more to stimulate the economy. And the reason I say that is because when we were going through a recession in my state, we were in the middle of a $1 billion highway construction program that brought about 40,000 jobs and brought $1 billion of capital into the economy. That's a long-term stimulus package that I think would have more impact on the American long-term future, and it would keep social capital from being wasted, fuel wasted. A lot of people in Florida sit around in traffic every day, never getting to their kids' dance recitals or soccer games because they're stuck in traffic, and we've done nothing about it.